Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading. I hope all of you are doing well. So today we're going to take a look at the energy around you when it comes to love and the person on your mind. So this could be somebody that you're with. Let's say you're in a committed partnership with this person already, or you're hoping to be in a partnership with someone that's on your mind, or you're thinking about somebody from the past and you still feel very connected to this person. So take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. You can watch it for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So let's just open up by seeing, Justice wants to show up. Could be dealing with a Libra, but I think I like this as the first card popping out of the deck. It really shows me that, you're something in your environment, your overall energy, the universe, your spirit team is really trying to balance out karma. Look at these cards wanting to talk. Your spirit team is very active today. Two of Swords. There's a little bit of an indecision perhaps, or a refusal to acknowledge the truth, but I think this is a very interesting follow-on from the Justice card, because Justice is all about everything getting balanced, fair and square. And then the Two of Swords is a bit like, what are you refusing to acknowledge perhaps about this connection or this person's behavior towards you or your behavior towards them? Let's see, let's build on it. What else is the energy between Scorpio and their person? Seven of Cups, and you got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Cancer energy, or at least I read her as Cancer energy. This is interesting. I'm getting a very specific message. So stick with me, Scorpio, because we're now going to go into, after these overall messages, we'll go into your person's energy and then your energy as well towards the connection. So hang in there. This message will build from here on. But I feel like for a lot of you, something has not gone as planned when it comes to this person or this connection overall. I feel some of you are like in a deep sense of regret, almost as if like you kind of blame yourself for how things went down. But I really want you to know that it takes two to tango, Scorpio. And I don't think that, sometimes in life we toss and turn and we just keep losing sleep and get super anxious about what we could have done, should have done, and all of that. But it's very easy to forget that there are two people in a partnership, two people in a connection. So Scorpio, cut yourself some slack. You did what you could have done in the certain situation. And now, I think a lot of you stood up for yourself, and that's how justice was restored in this connection. But that came at a cost. It came at an emotional cost. And I think you bore the weight of that cost is what I'm hearing. And I think this is probably your person who was left feeling a bit confused, or this could be you. But just this card, the Seven of Cups, is giving me that feeling that while you knew you did the right thing, or your person knows that they did the right thing, it wasn't easy. And more often than not, doing the right thing is actually, the tougher decision. The easier way is to just kind of ignore it and shove things under the carpet, but you can only do that so long. And maybe you did try and you tried like multiple times to make things work in this connection, but I don't know, I feel like you've done the right thing, or destiny or the universe stepped in and brought something to a closure. So when I say something to a closure, it doesn't mean that your relationship has come to an end if you're still with this person. But I think some difficult chapter has come to an end. But even though it's behind you, I think some of you still think about it and still ruminate over it and still wonder if you did the right thing or your person did the right thing or not. So take it as it resonates. This is like the opening energies. Of course, we'll build the spread from here. Let's look at your person. So I'm going to use different decks because sometimes it's very interesting when the same cards show up but from different decks. I want to see Scorpio's person, so the person on their mind. Show me the energy that this person is bringing to this connection. What is the energy that they're bringing to this connection? I'm just going to take one card and then we'll go into their thoughts, feelings, and desired actions with you, Scorpio. So what is the energy that this person is bringing to this connection? Yeah, see, Two of Pentacles. That indecision continues to show up. Either it's, I have a feeling it's on their side as well, and I think it's on your side as well. I think both of you are thinking whether, I'm getting a couple of different storylines. One is that this connection has come to a bit of a crossroads, and both parties are wondering what is the right next step is it a step forward, or do we actually take a step back and kind of decide that actually this is not working? That could be for some of you. For some others, I feel there's a bit of like maybe somebody is really busy, doesn't really have the time to dedicate to this connection, and they are trying to make up their mind whether this is the right time for them to be in a committed partnership, or whether perhaps their energies are better spent at work, or they're, building their coin, making their money, that kind of thing. That's what I get. So I think somebody is evaluating whether investing further in this connection is the right next step or not. Okay? That's the energy that your person is bringing to the connection right now. It's an energy of evaluation. It's an energy of taking a step back, or it's an energy of being extremely stretched across different aspects of their life, and they're really trying to figure out how best to contribute to this connection or continue to contribute to this connection, because I don't think it's been pretty straightforward. I think there has been some back and forth in this connection. Let's look at your energy. I just want to see what is the energy that you're bringing to this connection, Scorpio, because I think that gives us a really good overview. This card wants to show itself, so I'm going to keep it here. The Queen of Pentacles. It's the energy of a relationship. Some of you could be married to this person, or I feel, and I think this has shown up in your previously in your 3-month love forecast or something. I have a feeling that some of you are more accomplished and have more money than the person that you're with, and that could have been a bit of an issue in this connection, but not for all of you, but for some of you. I'm just getting a specific message. What is the energy that Scorpio is bringing to this connection? King of Swords. So you're being the rational, pragmatic, practical person in this connection. And you're thinking about your long-term stability. There's something to do with a house, or I don't know, maybe if like physical, financial assets are involved in this connection. Maybe you own a house together, maybe you live together, and it's not going to be that easy to pull away from this connection if some of you are deliberating that, because a lot of life is intertwined between you and your person. When I say a lot of life is intertwined, I mean like, maybe you have like joint finances, maybe you have kids, maybe there's just a lot, right? A lot of life admin that would need to be sorted out if you were to part ways with this person, okay? Whatever said and done, Scorpio, I know this sounds a bit like cut and dry, but I actually really like the King of Swords energy for you, given this context. I think you have been the person waving the sword of justice, waving the sword of clarity, of communication, of articulating what is it that, this connection is really all about, where is it going, what does it mean? And typically Scorpios are quite comfortable with that kind of conversation. They like truth. I think the Scorpio collective appreciates saying it like it is. If there is a sign that, you can say it like it is too, that's probably Scorpio. So that's interesting that you are bringing that rationality to this equation. And maybe that has kind of instigated this person to start to contemplate on their own end and really see what works for them and what doesn't. Let's look at their thoughts on this connection. So when they think about this connection with you, what are their thoughts? One card, please. Okay, they've given me 2. 8 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. So I know some of you ask in the comment section, I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't read reversals. I pick up on the energy intuitively. So it really doesn't matter for me if the card comes up upright or reversed. So that's just a little clarification there. See, now do you see this, right? 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. A lot of 2s are showing up. And over here, the 4 of Wands could be seen as a combination of 2s. I think there's a lot of clarity and decisions that need to be taken when it comes to this connection. This person, again and again, I keep getting that for some of you, your person is really caught up between work and their personal life. And they are struggling to come up with a healthy balance between the two. Some of you could be at a distance from this person. This could be a long distance connection. Maybe you work together. That could be another angle, which is why some amount of rationality and practicality needs to be brought into the discussion. Look, I think they can definitely expand this connection with you, but they're at a bit of a crossroads where they want to just take a beat and think about this, which I think is a healthy thing in relationships, and it's good to kind of evaluate and see whether this is still working, whether this is still working for the two of you. What are their feelings for you, Scorpio? Justice again. Okay, wow. I'm getting this message that they really see you in, like, they look up to you almost, like they see you in a very powerful light, as if, like, when you think that Three of Pentacles again, so I think something about work keeps showing up, but I think they feel that not being with you is probably serving justice to the situation. Do you know what I mean? I think, some people have this belief that, oh, you can do so much better than me, and maybe your person says that to you sometimes. I'm getting that kind of feeling from this, that in their feelings for you, they think that in order for the karmic scales to be balanced, they need to take a step back. Give me one more on the justice, please. Very interesting reading today. Oh my God, now we've gotten Two of Swords once again. So clearly this was their energy showing up, because they've shown Justice and Two of Swords, both the cards that we have for mutual energy on their side. So this tells me that this was their energy we were pulling into. Yeah, they're torn. They're conflicted. It's like a part of them doesn't want to acknowledge what the real issue is. And I think this person knows that the issue is more on their side rather than your side, Scorpio. And I'm not taking sides here, but I'm just reading energies. Obviously, we still have to pull out your cards. Let's see what shows up for you. But I really think that they hold you like in this high regard and almost like put you up on a pedestal, being like, oh, Scorpio can't do anything wrong and they're perfect. And I'm getting that kind of energy intuitively from this combination. What is the outcome? Let me ask that. What is the outcome that this person desires with Scorpio? The world. They desire the world with you, Scorpio, and to expand from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands. I don't know if maybe you guys have had this conversation or they've said this to you that, I really want this. You mean the world to me, but I need more time. That's one element that I'm picking up on. I really think that some of you are in a long distance connection, because I keep seeing distance and the world, Three of Wands, the Two of Wands also had that globe on it. Or maybe you met when you were traveling. There's some element of distance here, physical distance, but obviously wouldn't resonate with everybody, as this is a general reading for the collective. Look, I mean, they would ideally want everything with you, Scorpio. I know it sounds so much, but They really do. Like, again, I'm getting that. The messages are just repeating. I'm getting this message that they think the world of you, as if like you're everything that they ever manifested. You're everything that they ever could imagine and hope for in a partner. But I almost feel like they're not quite ready. And look, that happens. Sometimes we meet amazing people, but just at a time where one person is not ready to settle down or not ready to commit at that level, or has some other external reason as to why this cannot work out in the moment. That's what I'm picking up with this. Let me dive into your energy and let's build from there. So what are your thoughts on this connection, Scorpio? Let's see if you guys are aligned. What are your thoughts on this connection? Your thoughts are Six of Pentacles. So see, this is really interesting that both of you are showing me the element of balance. We see the scales here again. We obviously have the scales on the Justice card. We pulled the Justice card once again on their energy. There is something about equal give and take, and I keep getting that feeling that, I don't know, it's a very specific one, but I think some of you make like a lot more money than this person, and that overwhelms them. Yeah, and I think you think that it's fine, like I can help them out, and it's okay if I make more money, I can help them out. But I think that makes this person uncomfortable. That's definitely somebody's story that I'm picking up on. Or I just feel that you want a very balanced relationship. Some of you could have very strong Libra placements. You could be a Libra rising or a Libra Venus. I think that could explain this desire for equal give and take, truly being like partners, right? What are your feelings for this person? Oh, Six of Cups. Man, I just feel like both of you have some really deep emotions for each other. Like you really think this person is kind of like your soulmate. Or maybe you've known this person for many, many, many years, and you've known them from like when you were a kid, or, it's like that high school sweetheart kind of feeling that I'm getting. Maybe you met them in your hometown or something like that. Because Six of Cups can often mean like nostalgia or something about the past. And if you're not with this person right now, or in a separation or in a break or a no contact situation, I think you miss them a lot. Like you think about them a lot. Like Scorpios can be very obsessive, so maybe you're obsessing about them. I wouldn't be surprised if you are, given this combination, 6 and 6, right? So there's some synchronicity there. What is the outcome that you desire with your person, Scorpio? Ooh, 9 of Swords. Definitely need another one on that. The Emperor. See, again, you are the person with the rationality in this connection, because you showed me the King of Swords earlier, which is very similar to the Emperor kind of energy. People who want to tuck away emotions and work more from their head. But what's interesting, Scorpio, is that you are a pure water sign or a fixed water sign. So emotions are like your natural default state. Like you should be very comfortable with emotions, and usually you are. But I think in this situation, because something has, where is this card? Yeah, because something has weighed heavy on you, I really think that even though you might be younger in age as compared to this person, but you have had to step it up and be like the more mature, grown up, structured, organized person in this connection. And that's taken a toll on you. That hasn't come easy. That's left you feeling very, very anxious. And I think what's happened is that you want them to step it up. And especially if you're a Scorpio feminine watching, I think you want your masculine to really step up and be the divine masculine that you've always wanted to be with. I think you've been flexing your masculine energy like a bit too much, and now you're tired. You want somebody else to like now pull more weight when it comes to this connection. I think, and you've been waiting, and I don't know, I just feel somebody is a little bit tired with the way this connection is moving, or you don't see your person pulling enough weight. Okay, let me just go to the romance angels. Show me a little bit more on this connection between Scorpio and their person. What's happening here? Let's get you some cards. What's happening here? What's happening here is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I don't know if that's like an actual manifestation of a substance addiction or a work addiction, or, whatever way it manifests, either in you or in your partner or in the person on your mind. But something is a little bit off, right, in terms of the energy exchange. Finances and career. What did I say? Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I was really getting that feeling all throughout this reading, and especially when this card came out. I feel like, not that you've done this intentionally, Scorpio, but maybe your person feels like, oh, like I don't want to take Scorpio's money, or I don't have to live off of Scorpio's money. Maybe they come from that value system where that is unacceptable to them, and you don't have any problem with that. You're okay. You're looking for like an emotional partner. You're not so much like you're okay from a financial standpoint, but maybe that person, your person, is not okay with this equation. But wow, this is nice. Spirit team is saying, but do give your relationship a chance, like work on your partnership. So there's definitely a way out of this. Obviously, every problem has a solution. We just have to put our heads to it and hearts to it and figure it out. So this is very positive, that you should work on your partnership. You should continue to see how the balance can be, brought back, and how you can flex on your feminine side as well, and your person can flex on their masculine side. Interesting. I want to go to your person's side and see what are their next steps towards you. What are their next steps towards Scorpio? Okay, Page of Swords. You'll definitely receive some communication from this person. Look at that. You guys are mirroring energies. They'll probably say that they've been very anxious. They've had trouble sleeping. They think about you a lot. And then what's going to happen? Knight of Wands. Okay, some of you might just get together for some, a good time. kiss and make up sort of thing is what I'm getting. 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Interesting. I feel like there's this seesaw of energy between wanting to like get back together, but then somebody gets triggered by that, then somebody wants to walk away and just hide in their own shell. I don't know if you're in this pattern with this person of back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you're in each other's lives, sometimes you're not. You know, it's very on and off. And I think this person is going to... Okay, I'm also getting another very specific message. Thank you, Spirit Team. They're saying that for some of you, your person has seen you kind of get on with your life, and maybe you're putting yourself out there, you're meeting other people if you're not, you know, with this person anymore. And they kind of feel like you're walking away from them and you're walking towards your own light, and you know, you're healing from that 3 of Swords that comes before the 4 of Swords, and they want to talk to you about that because maybe they're not at that same level of healing, or they haven't moved on, and they kind of want to check in with you and see what's going on. Like it's the Page of Swords is more like, hey, how's it going, kind of like text or something like that, because I don't know if they watch your social media or you've got common friends and they've heard from common friends that, you know, you're getting on with your life, you're going out there, putting yourself out there, that sort of thing. Let's go to the mutual energies and see what is the future potential of this connection. Interesting that I have the Lovers and the Queen of Cups on the split. I definitely think that this is a very strong connection, and only strong connections go through this cycle of back and forth, because, you know, when you don't feel as much for someone, then it's easy to just walk away. But sometimes I think, or when sometimes, you know, things are a little bit unhealthy, like codependency exists, then also the back and forth happens. What is the future potential around this connection? What's the future potential on this connection? The 4 of Swords, so there's definitely healing for both of you. 10 of Pentacles, ooh, and the World, and you got the Knight of Swords. That's interesting. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. Interesting. I'm just looking at, you know, the cards that have been repeating: the World, the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles right in the middle. That's interesting. So this connection has a lot of potential, I would say, for the future. It has the potential to go like, you know, the distance and get into, like, if you are interested in getting married, I think, you know, this could one day be a connection that becomes that invested. But, you know, obviously it takes some time to get there, because there is a period of like no contact, or each person kind of taking some time to themselves and really thinking about what this connection means. But there is the potential of you coming together, and the World is often also a card of like closing out a chapter, but doing so in a very successful way and getting to the other side of a tough cycle is what I'm hearing. So yeah, I mean, honestly, Scorpio, if you feel that there's a very strong emotional bond here, and like Spirit was telling you, that if you can work on your partnership and give your relationship a chance, I think the potential of this is really rich for the future. But it does need a lot of work. It needs active communication. So I'm going to close out your reading by getting you some advice cards. What is your advice for Scorpio? What can they do more of? 4 of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. The Star. Okay, so you need to continue to hold on. You know, if you, again, this is a general reading, so please, if you are in anything that is toxic or abusive, of course, like, that's not the advice for you then. But for somebody, like, I think if you just feel like you can continue to work on this and hold on to this connection, I think there could be a beautiful reconciliation here, or a beautiful coming together of both of you. And it's very destined. It's almost like that mutual healing happens. And the message that I'm hearing is that you can heal faster together rather than on your own. So take it as it resonates, Scorpio, but I hope this reading was helpful. If it resonated with you, please do hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. Take care, Scorpio. Bye-bye.